So what was it like working with Blake Lively on the set of Adventures Pod? Justin Baldoni dropped a number of text messages with crew members detailing just how difficult Blake Lively was to work with.
Zelensky was asked to leave the White House. Then he appeared on Fox News and said he thinks he can still salvage his relationship with President Trump, which is like Justin Baldoni saying, I'd love to work with Blake again.
Once adored as Hollywood's golden girl, Blake Lively, the beloved actress known for her iconic roles in Gossip Girl and A Simple Favor, is now facing serious allegations that could shake her reputation to its core. Recent reports reveal that several of her co-stars have come forward with troubling accusations about her alleged behavior off-camera. While the full extent of the situation remains unclear, sources suggest there may be a hidden side to the actress that could alter the public's perception of her.
I'm not below compliment. That's what I'm all. She like wants me to compliment her. She's like, I'm not below compliment. I'm like, it's clear that you're not. She's always looking at me. Because you're telling me about like that she gets wrong. I'm like, hey, I'm not above. Oh yeah, you're right. Your brother, she gets it all wrong. I never even thought about it. She said she's not above compliment. Well, it's everything. Like expressions, she's kind of like, she'll be like, honey, you said hi. Easy as pie.
The controversy erupted in December 2024 when Blake Lively filed a complaint with the California Department of Civil Rights, accusing actor Justin Baldoni of misconduct and orchestrating a smear campaign against her. In response, Baldoni has denied these claims and countersued Lively, along with her husband Ryan Reynolds and her publicist Leslie Sloan, for
Blake Lively is slamming Justin Baldoni's $400 million lawsuit against her. Her legal team has made a statement. They say this is an age-old story. A woman speaks up with concrete evidence of sexual harassment and retaliation, and the abuser attempts to turn the tables on the victim. This is what experts call DARVO, deny, attack, reverse victim offender. They believe Justin and his team are pulling out all the stops to try and overwhelm the public's ability to understand that what they are doing is retaliation against sexual harassment allegations. They continue to say they are trying to shift the narrative to Miss Lively by falsely claiming that she seized creative control and alienated the cast from Mr. Baldoni. The evidence will show that the cast and others had their own negative experiences with Mr. Baldoni and Wayfarer. The evidence will also show that Sony asked Miss Lively to oversee Sony's cut of the film, which they then selected for distribution and was a resounding success.
Lively's complaint outlines several instances of alleged misconduct during the filming of It Ends With Us, claiming that Justin Baldoni created a toxic work environment. The allegations include showing inappropriate content, discussing personal conquests, and making unsolicited remarks about Lively's body and weight. Lively argues that after raising concerns, Baldoni and his production company, Wayfarer Studios, launched a retaliatory smear campaign aimed at damaging her reputation.
Blake Lively suing Justin Baldoni for sexual harassment was not on my 2024 bingo card, but here we are. In Blake's lawsuit, she is alleging there was a meeting that included her husband, Ryan, where she demanded no more showing of nude photos or images of women. Blake, no more mention of Baldoni's alleged previous porno addiction, no more discussions about sexual conquests in front of Blake and others, no further mentions of past crew's genitalia, no more inquiries about Blake's weight, and no more further mention about her father who passed away. It goes on to say no more adding of sex scenes and oral sex or on-camera climaxing outside of the scope of the script that she approved. Justin's lawyer basically said this was Blake's attempt to fix her negative reputation. As we know, this last year, she went from being a Hollywood sweetheart to basically being disliked by the
film It Ends With Us has been at the center of rumors about tension among the cast. In an interview with Esquire, Justin Baldoni addressed these claims, stating, "I can't speak to other people's experience, but everybody was very professional and cool to me. It was lovely, and everybody was lovely." Actor Hasan Minhaj also expressed surprise when hearing about the alleged conflicts, mentioning that he was unaware of any issues while on set. "The only thing is, it ends," he remarked.
"The only it ends with a cast member that still follows Justin Baldoni has made a comment about all of the backlash to movies and some of the drama between Justin and Blake. Hasan, who plays the husband of Jenny Slate's character, has said that he can't speak to anyone else's experience, but he said that his experience was that everyone was professional and easy to work with. He said it was lovely and everybody was lovely, and afterwards he just ended up feeling a bit disillusioned and confused about everything that was happening in the news. He said it was a very strange, bizarre year, and that as a comic he was definitely laughing at a lot of stuff, which we can totally understand. It already adds to the weirdness that was going on within the cast with Jenny Slate ignoring questions about Justin, then Brandon Squinar's comment about Blake and defending her. I feel like Hasan is giving us an inside look at what it was really like. He even said everybody was professional and basically denying that Justin was ever unprofessional.
Blake Lively has faced accusations of making defamatory claims against her co-stars in the past. Jed Wallace, the owner of a crisis management firm, has filed a defamation lawsuit against Lively, alleging that she falsely accused him of orchestrating an online smear campaign against her. Wallace asserts that this accusation has severely damaged his reputation. This countersuit adds another layer of complexity to the ongoing legal battles between Lively and Baldoni.
I promise you, I've been trying to think of other things to talk about, but another day, another filing. And this actually has to do with one of the most interesting aspects of this entire case. Blake Lively is now being sued by Jed Wallace of Street Relations Inc. He has said that she has cost her millions of dollars in reputational harm and is suing her for defamation. Lively's counsel released a statement saying that this is just someone else is trying to sue her into oblivion for speaking out, and that they are confident that this will get dismissed. Which I find that to be really interesting, because this is someone that they alleged in her original complaint was really responsible or had a part in allegedly the whole astroturf, because they alleged that Wallace was responsible for planting negative comments and negative stories. Wallace has maintained that he had no part in any negative PR tactics against Lively, which it was interesting that her defense basically was like, oh, this is nothing, it'll get dismissed, yada yada yada, because in her filings they said that Wallace was the one who weaponized a digital army. I don't know if that's a quote, but basically that it was either real accounts or possibly bot farms. I don't really know. Probably need to read that again. But basically that was orchestrated by Wallace and, other members of Baldoni's team. Which, if I was naming someone who, had taken part in this, alleged astroturf thing, I'd be like, yeah, see you in court, can't wait to find out your method. I don't know. Maybe that's probably not the most professional response. It's just why I'm not a lawyer and I don't have it.
Blake Lively's legal filings include an allegation that a man entered her room without permission while she was breastfeeding. However, contradictory reports suggest that Lively may have actually given the individual permission to enter. This discrepancy raises concerns about the accuracy of the allegations and the potential for misunderstandings in high-pressure situations.
Imagine for a second, you invite a man to your trailer, you're breastfeeding. You say, you can come in, but you gotta turn around. So he, knock, knock, I'm here. Come on in. Turn around. He locks eyes with you. In the second it takes for him to turn around. And you add that to the lawsuit. Blake Lively. That's a girl. That man was standing and staring at the wall, singing show tunes to himself for all we know, counting stars, counting specks of dust and paste. And you said that was sexual harassment. At this point, you gotta blame it on Ryan Reynolds. Say he wanted the idea for a movie. Say that he thought it was gonna be a funny ha 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 moment. You know how he jokes. Say we all know how he jokes, because it's not working. You doomed us.